Ready to hear about a stock that could make you a millionaire? We're diving deep into the world of quantum computing. One stock is making waves. Analyst Tom Lee is going out on a limb with a bold statement on one quantum computing stock and his prediction on the quantum computing industry after the recent sell-off. Most quantum computing stocks have dropped significantly in price, and this is your chance to get in on the ground floor of a potential financial revolution. In this video, we'll break down Tom Lee's prediction of the quantum computing industry and the company he's recommending. You'll get the inside scoop on the company's revamped forecast and what it means for investors. Let's hear what Tom Lee had to say before we dive in deeper into the video.
The quantum computing stocks, they had a huge move higher. Jensen Huang from NVIDIA comes out yesterday, makes comments saying that, some of the supercomputers are still, and the full, realization of supercomputers is still decades away, and you see all the stocks tumble. I know there's one that you like in your granny shots here. I believe it's IonQ. Just want to get your thoughts on what we've seen in some of these parts of the market and how to think about investing, if you should be investing in some of these more speculative or futuristic frontier tech-like companies.
I think investors do need to put a long-term lens on a lot of these important mega themes. I think quantum computing is in the earliest days. I don't think anyone can judge really whether it's 15 years away or 15 months. And I think people have made many mistakes over the past 20 years looking at things like social media and underestimating the adoption rates there, or internet, or even AI now. I mean, just think about 2 years ago, how many people were saying AI was going to actually take far longer than expected. That being said, I do think the environment for stocks hasn't been great for the last 3 weeks. I think it's really gotten people into a recency bias, thinking, look, we've neared a top, or that stocks are just awful now. I think we're getting close to the point where, you should be betting really and leaning heavily against that. I mean, even look at AI sentiment, it's almost back to negative. But Morgan, regarding quantum specifically, it is a pretty innovative technology. I think these are going to be high volatile names. And so until we get back to risk on, they are going to be tougher names to own, but I don't think that means you have to sit them out in 2025.
As you can see, Tom likes IonQ. Now let's explore IonQ's technology and why it's turning heads in the market. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel now. You don't want to miss out on the future of investing. IonQ is not just another tech company, they're pioneers in the quantum computing space. We're talking about a whole new level of computing power. Forget the computers we have today. Quantum computing is like having a supercomputer in the palm of your hand. IonQ is leading the charge. They're building the most powerful quantum computers out there. These machines are capable of solving problems that would take classical computers, even the super fast ones, millions of years to crack. We're talking about complex problems in medicine, materials science, you name it. But here's the thing about IonQ. They're not just focused on building these incredible machines, they're also making them accessible. They want everyone from researchers to businesses to harness the power of quantum. This is about democratizing a technology that has the potential to change the world. Now, you're probably thinking, quantum computing, that sounds complicated. And you know what? You're right, it is. But that's also why IonQ is so exciting. They're at the forefront of a technological revolution. We're talking about a paradigm shift in how we process information. Think about it like this. The internet was a game changer, right? It completely transformed the way we communicate and do business. Well, quantum computing is like that, but on a much larger scale. It has the potential to revolutionize entire industries. And IonQ is perfectly positioned to ride this quantum wave. They've got the technology, they've got the team, and they've got the vision to make quantum computing a reality. They're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk, and that's what's got investors so excited. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing for IonQ. Like many tech companies, they've faced their share of challenges. Recently, their stock has taken a bit of a tumble, and that's got some investors worried. But is it time to panic? Not so fast. Remember, we're talking about a company that's operating at the cutting edge of technology. There are always going to be ups and downs. The key is to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture for IonQ is still incredibly bright. They're making significant progress in developing their quantum computing technology. They're securing partnerships with major players in various industries, and they're attracting top talent from around the world. Why IonQ? Now let's talk about Tom Lee and his bold prediction. Tom Lee, if you don't know, is a Wall Street heavyweight. He's got a knack for spotting big trends and making even bigger calls, and he's not afraid to go against the grain. So when Tom Lee thinks a stock is going to make millionaires, people pay attention. And right now Tom Lee is all in on IonQ. He's convinced that this is the quantum computing company to watch. But why IonQ? What does he see that others don't? Well, for starters, Tom Lee recognizes that quantum computing is not just a fad. It's a technological revolution in the making. And he believes that IonQ is the company best positioned to capitalize on this massive opportunity. They've got the technology, the team, and the traction to become a dominant player in the quantum space. Decoding Tom Lee's bullish stance on IonQ. Tom Lee didn't just whisper his prediction in a back alley. He took to Twitter, the public forum for bold pronouncements, and declared his bullish stance on IonQ. And when Tom Lee tweets, Wall Street listens. In his tweet, Lee highlighted IonQ's potential to disrupt multiple industries. He argued that their technology could revolutionize everything from drug discovery to materials science. This wasn't just a casual observation, folks. This was a call to action for investors looking to get in on the ground floor of the next big thing. But Lee didn't stop there. He went on to praise IonQ's management team, calling them visionaries in the quantum computing space. He even drew parallels to early investors in companies like Amazon and Apple, implying that those who get in on IonQ now could be looking at similar returns down the road. Let's go beyond the hype and take a look at IonQ's potential. Now I know what you're thinking. Hold on, this is starting to sound like a Tom Lee fan club meeting. What about the fundamentals? And you're right to ask. We can't just get caught up in the hype. We need to look at the cold, hard facts. So, let's talk about IonQ's potential. And let's be clear, I'm not just talking about pie-in-the-sky potential. I'm talking about real, tangible opportunities for IonQ to generate revenue and disrupt industries in the years to come. First up, we've got drug discovery. Imagine a world where we could develop life-saving drugs at a fraction of the time and cost. That's the promise of quantum computing, and IonQ is leading the charge. They're partnering with pharmaceutical giants to explore how their technology can accelerate drug discovery and bring new treatments to market faster. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. What exactly is quantum computing? Well, it's not just some fancy upgrade to our current computers, it's a whole new ball game. See, traditional computers use bits, which are like tiny switches that are either on or off, representing 1 or 0. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use qubits. Now here's where things get wild. Qubits can be both 1 and 0 at the same time. This mind-bending concept is called superposition, and it's what gives quantum computers their incredible power. Think of it like this. Imagine you're searching through a maze. A classical computer has to try every path one by one until it finds the exit. But a quantum computer? It can explore all paths simultaneously. That's the power of superposition, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, there are different ways to build a quantum computer, and IonQ has a unique approach: trapped ions. Imagine individual atoms, the building blocks of matter, held in place by electric fields. These trapped ions act as IonQ's qubits. Why trapped ions? Well, they're incredibly stable and accurate, which is crucial for performing complex quantum calculations. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want to build a house on shaky ground, right? Trapped ions provide a rock-solid foundation for IonQ's quantum computers. But here's the thing, folks. Building a quantum computer is like trying to assemble a puzzle with pieces that are constantly moving. It's a massive technological challenge. And IonQ is in a race for what's called quantum supremacy. That's the point where a quantum computer can solve a problem that's practically impossible for even the most powerful classical computer. Okay, so we've talked about the what and the how of quantum computing. Now, let's talk about the why. Why should we care about this mind-boggling technology? Because, my friends, it has the potential to change the world as we know it. We're talking about solving some of humanity's biggest challenges. Take healthcare, for example. IonQ's quantum computers could revolutionize drug discovery, leading to faster development of life-saving treatments. Imagine a world where diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's are a thing of the past. That's the promise of quantum computing, and it's not just healthcare. Quantum computing could transform everything from materials science to financial modeling. We could develop new materials that are lighter, stronger, and more sustainable. We could create financial models that are more accurate and less prone to crashes. The possibilities are endless. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great. But is it really going to happen, or is this just a bunch of hype? Listen, I'm a realist. I deal with facts, not fiction. And the fact is, quantum computing is still in its early stages. But the progress we're seeing is undeniable, and companies like IonQ are leading the charge. Now let's talk about the man at the helm of IonQ, the CEO, Peter Chapman, the man steering the ship through turbulent waters. He's a seasoned veteran in the tech industry, and he's got a big job on his hands. Navigating IonQ through the choppy waters of the quantum computing market. Remember that stock dip we talked about earlier? Well, it got everyone's attention, including Chapman's. But here's the thing about leaders, folks. They don't shy away from challenges. They face them head on. And that's exactly what Chapman did. He didn't sugarcoat the situation. He acknowledged the challenges, addressed investor concerns, and laid out a clear plan for the future. Chapman's message was clear. IonQ is in it for the long haul. They're not chasing short-term gains. They're building a company that will dominate the quantum computing landscape for decades to come, and that message resonated with investors. So, what exactly did Chapman lay out? A bold new vision for IonQ's future, that's what. He unveiled a revamped forecast for 2025, and let me tell you, it got people talking. Chapman projected significant growth in IonQ's core business areas, driven by increased demand for their quantum computing services. He talked about expanding their partnerships with industry leaders and securing new contracts that would solidify IonQ's position as a quantum powerhouse. But it wasn't just about the numbers, folks. Chapman articulated a clear strategy for achieving those ambitious goals. He emphasized IonQ's commitment to technological innovation, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in quantum computing. He also highlighted IonQ's focus on building a robust ecosystem around their technology, fostering collaboration and driving adoption across various industries. This wasn't just some pie-in-the-sky projection. This was a well-defined roadmap for IonQ's future success. And you know who else was paying attention to Chapman's bold pronouncements? That's right, our man, Tom Lee. He doubled down on his bullish outlook for IonQ, citing Chapman's revamped forecast as a clear indication of the company's potential. Lee argued that IonQ was severely undervalued by the market, and that their recent stock dip presented a golden opportunity for investors to get in on the ground floor of a quantum revolution. He pointed to IonQ's strong fundamentals, their world-class team, and their growing list of partners as evidence of their future success. But Lee didn't stop there, folks. He went on to highlight the broader implications of IonQ's success for the quantum computing industry as a whole. He argued that IonQ was leading the charge, paving the way for a new era of technological innovation that would transform countless industries. Now, I know what you're thinking, this quantum stuff is fascinating, but how do I get in on the action? How do I spot the next IonQ before it takes off? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And I've got something special for you. If you're serious about investing in the future, if you want to learn how to identify undervalued companies with game-changing potential, then you need to get your hands on my free guide. 7 proven steps to spot undervalued stocks like a pro. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme, folks. This is about empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to make informed investment decisions. This guide is packed with insider tips, strategies, and real-world examples to help you navigate the exciting and sometimes overwhelming world of investing. Don't miss out on this opportunity to take control of your financial future. Click the link in the description below to download your free copy of 7 proven steps to spot undervalued stocks like a pro. Trust me, your portfolio will thank you for it. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the exciting and sometimes perplexing world of quantum computing. We've seen how this revolutionary technology has the potential to disrupt industries, solve humanity's biggest challenges, and create unimaginable wealth. Remember those old science fiction movies with their futuristic computers that could solve any problem in the blink of an eye? Well, guess what? The future is now. Quantum computing is no longer a pipe dream. It's here, it's real, and it's poised to change everything. We're talking about a paradigm shift in how we process information, a fundamental change in how we approach problem solving, and it's all happening right now, before our very eyes. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, I get it, quantum computing is a big deal. But what about IonQ? Is this really the stock that's going to make me a millionaire? Listen, I'll tell you this. IonQ is a company with incredible potential. They're at the forefront of the quantum revolution, developing cutting-edge technology that has the power to transform industries. They've got a world-class team, a clear vision for the future, and a growing list of partners who believe in their mission. But here's the key, folks. Investing in a company like IonQ is about more than just chasing quick profits. It's about believing in the power of innovation, in the potential of technology to make the world a better place. And that, my friends, is a bet I'm always willing to take. So what are you waiting for? Don't just stand on the sidelines while the quantum revolution unfolds. Get in on the action. And remember, knowledge is power. Before you make any investment decisions, do your research, understand the risks, and consult with a financial advisor. But don't let fear hold you back from exploring the incredible opportunities that lie ahead in the world of quantum computing. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more insights, analysis, and opportunities in the exciting world of investing. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and keep your eyes on the prize.